What up, though? What up, though? I'm about to start in a minute. Just take care of a couple quick things real quick, and I'll be out there in a second. I'll be with y'all in a second. What's going on? How everybody doing, though? How everybody doing? All right. I took care of that. All right. So now I took care of that. What's going on? What's going on? I ain't gonna make this too long, but I just want to come out here and talk to y'all, man. First of all, I hope y'all had a happy holiday. For the last couple days for those to celebrate Christmas and all that stuff. I really do hope y'all had a good holiday, man. But as we know, we woke up the next morning and, one day present gifts, another one, next day, I guess you could call it the gift return because, yeah, Lions, I'm just going to go ahead and run through them real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to run through them real quick because that's exactly what I saw happening to the defense. Pretty much Saturday, man. They got destroyed. It was only be expected because I mean you had a coaching staff pretty much they just said F it. This is confirmed. A lot of coaches that actually work for that staff literally came out like, man, I hope they don't do us too bad. That was actually confirmed from a reliable source. Remember, I do have sources down at Ford Field. I am a still worker for them, but I haven't been down there this season. But I have a lot of close friends that have confirmed that those coaches knew they were going to lose that game and get blown out, and I can't even blame them. Tom Brady came out there and did Tom Brady things. They did what we expected them to do. I mean, Blaine Gabbert. I mean, I ain't think the guy was gonna look that good against. Last time we seen him, he looked like a scrub. Now all of a sudden he looked like a superstar. Yeah, definitely because your coaching staff wasn't there. We didn't have nothing to contend, man. The quarterback got his leg twisted up, got hurt, pretty much told the whole story. So I mean, let's just hurry up, get the season out the way. Let's just hurry up and end it, man. I mean, come on, bro. Only thing I will say that pissed me off, and you even got reporters coming out saying, "Why did we sign Chase Daniels?" And this is what a lot of people were saying. What was the point of signing him? It made no sense to sign this guy. David Blau to me showed enough last year that he could be the primary backup quarterback, a young guy who can get more opportunity behind Matthew Stafford to learn. In this situation, when Stafford goes down, you could go send David Blau out there where he make mistakes or not. It's expected because he's young. He was like a rookie last year, so he's still kind of like one. He's 20. I think he's 25. He was the only thing I cared to even notice yesterday. That was the only thing I looked at. The fact that he even took a shot downfield in tight coverage. That was just like, why are we seeing him more? Him? Why Chase Daniels? Why spend so much? And this is why a lot of people tell y'all it's the roster moves. It's not what we need to be focused on. It's about finding guys in the organization that's gonna come in here and do the right thing. That's what it's about. That's why guys like myself and many other video makers are telling y'all, you gotta get the stuff right with the organization. Because if you don't, you'll see more moves like that being made later down the line. You was expecting the last regime to come in here and do the smart things. Hey, let's get a young backup quarterback to go behind Matthew Stafford. Nope, they just went with veteran options that weren't good. So same old, same old. And that's what David Blau leads to explosion. Like we see when you put a young guy in there, yeah, he not gonna probably fare that much better, but at least he's young and he gets the opportunity to learn. You can see what he's trying to do. And that's what I took from David Blau. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, 47-7. Only touchdown was by special teams. Oh, don't worry, that's coming. I'm literally about to get started on that. Oh, that's really what this whole string gonna be basically based on. Don't even worry about it. It was nothing. Like I said, I'm not about to stay on this Lions thing at all. But another quick 60 seconds, and we getting right into that. What's up, Drew? What's up? What's up? What's up? Don't worry, I'm about to tear right into the Pistons. Just a second. Don't you worry about it. It's gonna go down. Like I said, like dog, I knew we was gonna get our Chiefs busted yesterday, but like, damn, they just busted us. And here's what it is, man. You gotta get the stuff right in the organization. Uh, but other than that, man, like I said, I'm about to get into this Pistons stuff. Okay, so we had game one and game two. I'm gonna start off with game one. I'm gonna start there. Y'all remember after what Killian Hayes said at the end of that game during the press conference? He said they came back and won because he felt on his own that he was going towards Blake. What up, though, Ray? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Hey, y'all funny. What up, though, Ray, man? Hope everybody had a good holiday again, man. But look, what Killian Hayes said in that press conference, he said that he was passing the ball to Blake Griffin a little too much. They kept going to him, and it kept causing turnovers, which got the Timberwolves in sync and allowed them to come back and win the game. Now, right there confirms so much what we've been saying for the last few years since Blake been here. We keep going to Blake, it's making us a little too obvious, and it's allowing the other team to adjust and get back in the game because we keep going to him. Now, that's one part of it. But what Killian said in that game, to me, he would have been starting yesterday in yesterday's game. Yes, I said that he would have been starting in yesterday's game. Here's why. Because the fact of the matter is, when the young kid is already coming in here and already cutting down what he's doing right versus wrong, that tells me he's analyzing the game. It's mental with him. You have to get him in a position where he can allow himself to feel comfortable enough to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Pistons are rebuilding. Do what the rebuild suggests you're supposed to do. Play your young guys. I'm not saying all 100% of it, but just play them enough to let them grow together. He's not what Killian Hayes has to offer. We're not going to see it until a couple of years from now. Anyway, but that does not mean he can't go out there and show us spurts here and there now. And us playing so soft with the young boys is killing me. And it's like it's holding us back as a roster, as a tired roster, man. It's Yeah, we gotta be patient, but that don't mean he can't go out there and be a contributor, though. See, that's what I'm saying. The way we need to start looking at Killian Hayes to a certain degree is kind of scaling him off to Lonzo Ball. Now, I know when I say that, a lot of people are not Lonzo Ball fans, but at the end of the day, his first couple of seasons with the Lakers, he wasn't always the most impactful player. Like he was there defensively a lot, but and he did get triple doubles. He did pass the ball and get other people involved. But because the coaching over there was Luke Walton, he was trash. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on, bros? Glad you joined. Uh, Glad you joined. But see, Killian Hayes, when we drafted him, we knew he wasn't going to come in and be some Trae Young guy. We had to start kind of considering him to be the role player here. So to me, if you're going to have him come off the bench, then don't have Blake Griffin out there. Have guys around there that he can get the ball to and distribute and then allow him to attack the rim and get other people involved. He can at least do that. You know what I'm saying? He right because at this point, this is just still kind of like Blake's team. So it's like it's rolling off his momentum and it's not good because that's why I was not ever feeling him being here, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like we not using people properly. And I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? But it's just like we not using people properly, man, and that's kind of the issue. Pistons are we don't have a paint presence. Like you had Andre Drummond still on this team, we'd be 2-0 right now. I'm sorry, but that's just the case that I see it. Because one thing that a guy like Andre can do for a young point guard like Killian is be an option for the young man to get the ball to. That's one thing that can help him out. Major is be an option. Yeah, that's why I said you may have to start scaling him somewhat, give or take to Lonzo Ball because it's like there's some very strong similarities there. And if you scale him that way, but the only difference is Pistons don't put their players in the best positions. Dwayne Casey with his lineups. Y'all remember I made a rant video last year. I was sick as hell too, and I made a rant video about him, his bull crap lineups, actually going against the Cavaliers because we lost that one because he kept failing to put the right people in at the right time, and that game went to overtime too. I think. And I think Tristan Thompson and Andre was going at it for like 30 some points a piece and so shit like that. And I remember like, dog, what the But the problem with D Rose yesterday, it was to me these last couple games really been his decision making. Uh, he thinking too much. I think that's the problem with some of these players. Like for example, not to go off the subject you just mentioned. I disagree with you, bros. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I disagree with you heavily. I'm gonna get to that in a minute why I disagree with you. But yeah, the thing is, like when you look at like with D Rose, it's kind of decision making. Like for example, when it comes to Jeremy Grant, not to go off the point, when y'all been chucking up bad threes all game yesterday, you know it's like 15 seconds or so left in the game, and y'all trying to take the lead because y'all allowed the lead to come back. Jeremy Grant, you should have just took the open three. You know what I'm saying? That's thinking too much. You know what I'm saying? I noticed it's something for the last couple of years too with our rhythm. Like we'll wait until it's too late, and now we gotta try to really take the lead, or we try to get back the lead, or try to break the tie, and that's when we start trying to move and get everybody moving. When we came out in both those overtime situations yesterday, and when the fourth quarter ended, we took the lead at the beginning of both overtimes. We did not keep our foot on the neck and on the gas pedal and kept going. We got comfortable with a 9-point lead and started doing everything wrong. And I understand part of that is on Dwayne Casey because his lineups and he was leaving guys out there too long. And that's what I was having an issue about. You had fresh guys that could. Yeah, he looked garbage yesterday as coach. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even say that. Yeah, his lineups has been an issue since he's got here. We hope that was kind of an issue when we took him as the head coach. You know what I'm saying? We knew his lineups, like Stan Van Gundy, was gonna be trash, and that's been pretty much the case since he's been here. And I'm sick of his bullcrap lineups. You should have been had. I was wondering, like, where is now? First off, I say this: was Okafor kicked out the game or something? Because I don't know what happened. I was about to say, where's Josh Jackson at? And I was going to say, where was Okafor at? I say, I'm quite sure those two would be a big help right now, along with Steve Mihaly. You need your sharpshooters out there. And he always does this. He keeps the wrong guys out there too long when they're not producing enough or they're tired. And I'm sick of seeing it. Sekou should have came in earlier in the game. And then, just the bad decisions. You literally had. Oh, damn. That's what was wrong. Okay. Oh, see, we only got two bigs and Mason Plumlee. That's not good, man. See, we need at least four. This is why I was saying, man, why do we give up Justin Patton, who was cheaper and probably could have did some of the same stuff we paying Mason Plumlee to do? Why do we give up on Thon Maker? I know he didn't have the greatest season last year, but he at least could be good for a couple of some rebounds and some adequate defense at times. Some legit adequate, and he was cheaper. Why do we give up on them for these guys, man? That's what I'll be saying. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, I'm starting to think he forgot about Stewart too. You ain't lying. And this is what I'm saying. No, so I wouldn't even wasted my time playing Sadiq Bey. I would have played Stewart because you obviously need another big out there, man, to help play defense. Y'all ain't got no rim protection. That was another issue, man. And then these guards and Andre, bro, he was tearing their ass up late in the game, bro. He on offensive. I mean, he out here looking like a small forward passing to dudes up in the paint. They used him so much better than we did, dog. Oh my god, bro. It just was sick. It was sick watching it. Like every time he hit a free throw, I just got more and more sick to the stomach. Like, dog, he went from 50 the whole game to later it got, he just started making both of them. Like, are you serious? He literally tied the game in the front because we couldn't run away with the game on offense. And then we kept following him. He literally brung them all the way back to a tie. And that's why we had to go to overtime in the first place. Because I caught the game from the third quarter, from the last 3 minutes of the third quarter to the end of the game. And it was the worst performance by a team in basketball. I swear, it was the same thing with the Lions in the fourth quarter. Couldn't close out games. That's exactly what I saw yesterday with the Pistons. Can't close out games. That was pathetic, bro. I'm sorry, it was pathetic. I I didn't see. I mean, look, I'm gonna put it like this, man. Everybody in basketball make a good player or two on each other, but I mean, come on, man. Andre, sometimes, he has those moments where he kind of starts off slow anyway. So I can't really say Plumlee defend him good. I mean, he probably made a couple plays. I'm not gonna say he didn't, but like not worth. I'm not trying to talk about the contract, but just not worth him being on the team like that. Like, come on, man. Like, he not gonna do that. He not. If he did have a really good performance, which to me I know for a fact he didn't, and that's not trying to crap on your opinion or nothing. I'm just saying to me, I couldn't tell. Maybe earlier in the game, he probably was giving Andre a little bit of heck, but not when it mattered the most. And then like to me, man, oh my god, like that game should have been over in the fourth quarter. Like I said, Andre, the one who really brung him back. You know what I'm saying? With his clutch free throws, yeah, it's quite a few people that should be getting time right now. Like I said, I agree with y'all, man. I don't know where Josh Jackson was. I don't know why they just went away. Oh, did y'all hear this too? I think they said Blake Griffin not gonna be playing for the in the Atlanta Hawks game for knee load management. That's literally what they were saying for his knees. To rest his knees. Ain't that? And see, this is what I'm saying. You burnt them off for 44 minutes yesterday, knowing that they not good for that. And I've been told y'all. I've been told people about Sexton, bro. I've been told people about Sexton. I've been told people about Sexton, man. I was like, man, I wish we could have got him. He is a sharp. Ooh, he is a competitive sharpshooter, man. For real, that dude is he is a competitor. That dude's gonna be nice. And now you got another guy like Darius Garland there. They gonna be good someday. They ain't ready yet, but they gonna be good someday. Someday, if they keep building properly, they gonna be good. Definitely, man. It was just cringe watching that game, man. Like them two young guards playing, and we sitting out here just not getting a guy who can be really good one day. Like, man, what is wrong with the Pistons, bro? Like, this is why, for those who want this rebuild so bad, I'm just saying, be prepared to stomach a lot of BS because it's coming. It's gonna be way worse than this. Okay. Yeah, but see, you can start him all you want, but you gotta let this dude play, man. You gotta will it. You gotta help him will it into being aggressive. He already gonna come in with the lights on his face. You know what I'm saying? Not expected this because preseason. It's still kind of like preseason because they didn't have a legit off season, and I expected him to not be as cold blooded yet because the fact of the matter, the lights are on, and this is what's supposedly regular season basketball. But I still say first 10 15 games this year gonna be like preseason games because the way the off season had to go, especially considering that this team specifically hasn't played in a while. And even before then, they was a team all over the place because they had to start breaking stuff down then. And it was like nobody was guaranteed. You was running off Christian Wood just 5 6 months ago. So it's like now they gotta get used to playing with each other, which is why I'm being patient with Jerami Grant because I understand the situation with him. It's not about what he gonna do this year, it's more along the lines what I'm expecting him to do a little bit later down the line. I expect him to start playing a little bit better. And because the fact of the matter, it's kind of a change now. They got to get a unit that can actually play together so that way he can grow into his role a little bit better. Now, this is what I was trying to tell people. People didn't like that signing. Yeah, he played well, but he ain't play all that great. You know what I'm saying? For what I can tell, you know what I'm saying? And then like some of his decision making, it's like it's a rookie. Like he on his own now. He's like he ain't home with mama no more. He on his own now. You know what I'm saying? So now he got to try to figure things out with a new team. So he gonna be lost in the sauce for at least the next 20, 15, 20 games. He gonna have his spurts here and there. He's gonna have some good games, but I don't expect him to really be looking that great this year. But I think next year, though, oh yeah, if they can get things right with a start lineup that we can all kind of agree with, and a unit that we can agree with the right people playing with each other, oh yeah, he's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice. That's why I'm being a little patient with him, more so than certain other people who I ain't gonna name. I ain't gonna say his name, but this is why I'm being more patient with him. So what's up? Hey, what up, King? What's up? Glad you can make it, man. No, I was just telling them about how I wanted to chop Blake Griffin's foot off like Kuta Kente for taking like 30,000 threes in the last damn parts of the game. I'm like, this nigga stood 30 feet back from the 3-point line. Like, nigga, is you crazy? What the hell is wrong with this dude, man? I was cool with it in the preseason. But boy, I swear I wanted to jump in that screen like Mario 64 and kick him straight in the balls, bro. I said, nigga, your name is Blake Griffin. You are half black and white. Your name is not Blake Porzingis. You not, and if you part Blake Jackson, you cannot be shooting threes from 30,000 miles away, bro. That can't work. The hell, man. I watched that game from the end of the third quarter to the game was over. I cringed every moment watching Andre Drummond just sink every free throw shot. This motherfucker hit every last one of them. I was so upset. Like we traded this dude for Brandon Knight and John Henson, bro. I can't believe it. It's like I knew that was gonna haunt us one day, man. That soon. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, it's so sickening, man. Like y'all don't know. Like it's so sickening. But I'm gonna tell you though, certain people go get better. Like I say, I think Grant go improve later down the line. Not right now, but later down once they can get the right people to play with him and not name Blake Griffin. And to me, I felt like I said earlier. I don't know how long you've been here, but I told him earlier. I was like, man, I felt what Killian Hayes said after game one was over, when he called out his own mistakes and what he felt went wrong. He should have been starting yesterday and from here on out because you a kid that can think on that level. And it was like we saw the same thing with Sekou last year. Like he called out what the coaching staff was doing. He like, yo, I know that I'm young and I'm being on the roster and Dwayne Casey, I respect him and all. You know what I'm saying? I could do a lot more, but I'll play however you want me to play, but I can really do more stuff. We knew something was wrong with the coaching staff then. Now here comes this year already coaching yourself out the game. How did you literally allow the guy you traded away that you said it was best for the organization, Casey, and for him, which I don't see how that made sense, but okay. Uh, you allowed this guy to be the reason you lost. He was the reason you lost, man. Like literally, the reason you lost. You had nobody. You tried to stick Blake on this dude, and it did not work. It was so. It was. Oh, it made my stomach hurt. It made my stomach hurt. Like you know damn where Blake Griffin ain't finna defend Andre Drummond. He was out there looking like a small forward almost, bro. That's the sad part about it. Dude out here drawing fouls, passing the ball to people, and lobbing the ball. It was sickening, man. I said I ain't never seen so much poorly coached stuff. I'm like, where is Josh Jackson at? Where is he at? I know somebody who can drive to the rim and score is him. Where was he at? It's sick. It's sickening, man. It's so sickening. Uh uh uh. I I don't understand, man. It's like Pistons sometimes it's like it's the good Lord giveth and then the good Lord taketh away. I don't understand them sometimes, bro. They do some weird stuff. And like I said, Casey, I'm sick of his motivational talks. I need you to start coaching right, bro. Like for real. You know you got a team that's not connected yet. Why aren't you doing your best to put them in connection? You know what I'm saying? Why are you not doing that? I swear, if I look over there in New Orleans and Stan Van Gundy got that unit running good, I'm gonna be mad, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I would be mad. Yeah, it seems like he can't, man. I just went. But what is so hard? Like you remember last year, I read it about what he did, man. Like, why don't you just put the right guy in there when he's supposed to be in there? Like, why do you burn people? Rose has no reason to be out there for 44 minutes. Blake should not. Did y'all hear? You ain't hear, Ken. Did you hear Blake got to take he off the Atlanta game about his needing rest now? Like, that's what we paid 30 something million for. So a dude got to get a rest after the second game of the year because you overplayed him, and now he need knee load management. Ain't that a bit? Already, he got to get load management minutes against a young team that's shooting the hell out the damn basketball. They gonna light our ass up. Oh, did y'all not see Gallinari and Bog? Oh my goodness. They finna kill our ass. Oh my god. You thought we didn't have paint protection before. Did y'all not see them dudes, man? He gotta get rest already. He not playing this game, bro. Against the Hawks. Oh my god. Then again, you never know. Right person in there, it may be a better thing than I have his ass in there though, because he just don't fit, bro. He don't fit. And I don't understand why people want to force this guy to be here. Like, he don't fit. He don't fit, bro. Derrick Rose should be coming off the bench. Yeah, gonna be a long season. A very long season, man. Oh my god. Depending on how I go, I think the Lions season might have been easier to stomach than what we finna deal with, bro. No lie. Like, for real. It's sad, bro. It's sad, man. Like I said, I take some of it with a grain of salt because you did tear the team down. Like I was saying, you had cheaper options than Mason Plumlee. Justin Patton was here, young guy, opportunity all for the world. Don Maker appeared to add some weight to his body. I would have liked to see how well he could have adjusted his playing style to it. You gave up experienced guys like Tony Bradley. You gave up other guys. You kept, but you paid for this dude, man. $8 million. Like he doing the same stuff Zaza was doing, like for 2.5 million. I gotta apologize to Zaza now. Like it's sad, bro. It's only game two, and it feel like it's like we already out of the play. Well, we are out of the playoffs from the very get go. We ain't going to playoffs this year. If anybody had their heart content on the playoffs this year, you are a fool. I'm sorry, you are a fool. And I hope somebody throws some doodle in your face because we not going to the playoffs. Not. No, I don't know why this thought in our mind that we was gonna go to the playoffs this year even came up. Just because we got Blake Curry out here chucking up threes all day. Like I said, I was cool with it in the preseason. So I'm like, okay, he just getting himself back in basketball shape. You know what I'm saying? In all fairness, so let him go out there and chuck some shots up. But nah, bro, not now. Like half the times you was at 3 point line, you should have been driving to the rim like you used to do. You know what I'm saying? If he healthy enough, we better move him. But what we better get something back. Shoot, man, because I mean, at this point, I don't care what you get. Long you better not pick up no bad contracts. You better not pick up no bad contracts. Because only way you pick up a bad contract is if it's for a point guard that got like a year or two left on his deal, and just they could be a legit starter for now. That's the only way I'm taking a bad contract and a cheap center coming with him because we need some strength at the bigs, bro. Like nobody's business. Then Okafor hurt his ankle. I'm like, bro, for real? Hey, damn, Troy Weaver came and did a lot of good stuff, but he made some very miscues though. Like, why would you give up the young bucks at the center position? Then you only got three bigs. You know what I'm saying? Like Sekou, for example, he's only a part-time forward. Like he can only play four in certain matchups. Jeremy Grant, pretty much the same thing. Why wouldn't you at least keep four bigs? Two fours and two fives. That don't make sense to go in with a guy who plays like a four and a five, then a five that ain't shit, and then a four that you might as well try and say you making him play five and Blake Griffin. They don't make no sense. The guards and wings they look cool, but when you get to that bigs, man, where Pistons desperately need, oh, it's a mess. It reminded me of 2018 all over again. Like you had Dre and Blake, and then it was just like that's it. Like that was it. We had nothing off the bench, bro. So you traded for Don Maker ass. Like that's literally what it was. It reminds me so much of 2018. Y'all just don't get it. In certain ways, worse. You know what I'm saying? At least Andre didn't mind being burnt out for 38,000 minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he wasn't a problem, even though everybody said he was. You clearly could tell because every time he came off the bench, here our 30-point lead is creeping up to 5. Like that, like you've seen it happen constantly every game, and now we gave him up. Oh, y'all don't realize how hard that's gonna be. I love Stewart, and I think he's gonna be really good. But we still gonna need more than him when he developed. If you want to talk about having a real threat in the paint, like you see what the Lakers doing. They went out there and got guys who could be presence, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't really care for Gasol like that. But think about it. You got Mark Gasol in the paint along with Anthony Davis. Let that sink into your head. Who penetrating on that? And then LeBron go keep himself somewhere, trying to take all the credit. So you already got to look at that too, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You got and see that's on Dwayne Casey though. You got to put your guys in there when they're supposed to be in there. You gotta put your guys in there when they're supposed to be in there, man. You can't be out here running the same guys for 35 minutes. If they ain't producing nothing, you gotta make some adjustments. And that's the thing about him. How you supposed to be a young player developer and help find the guys who struggling on their end and need somebody for guys? Then you don't put them in the right position to show what they can do. You're just doing that exact opposite. Yeah, that's what I was saying down there. He should be down there starting, man, because he had potential to be starting. He had a lot of potential to start. Has a lot of potential to be starting, man. If I was, to me, I feel like the Pistons kind of reached. I like Jeremy Grant. I feel like they reached on him just because they didn't probably know what they was gonna get out of Jackson. Because you gave him a 2-year deal, and then you turn around saying Jeremy Grant for like 3 years. Unless they must really be expecting to get something big out of him, like I was kind of saying, like later down the line, and then towards the next year or so, that might could have been a pointless sign because Jackson looked like everything we need at the wing position, bro. He'll give you the jump shots, but he go drive to the basket on you. That's the closest thing we had since Christian Wood, like, is Josh Jackson, like for real. Like, man, we got a lot of it, man. Oh my god. Mm-mm-mm. It's gonna be a long year, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a very long year. I'm saying that, and I look, man. I like going on my other platform talking trash with some other basketball fans over there, man, on Twitch. They gonna make it real hard for me to be a trash talk, man. I just barely fought back with the Lions yesterday. He just came at me like, "Hey, Lions." So I'm like, "Hey, your team ain't in the playoffs either, motherfucker." Oh man, yeah. And see, thing is, let me tell you something, bros. It's more than just getting minutes. It's more than just getting minutes. See, you can put a player out there, and this is what Wayne Casey was doing last year. He would put guys like Kyrie Thomas or somebody out there, and you will put them out there, but you're not letting them do anything but sit run around trying to play defense. Like, let them get the basketball in their hand and let them do something. I kept trying to stress this, but it's like nobody would listen to me. And I'm like, you can't tell a player just to go out there and just run around and try to jump on defensive assignments because they can play defense and then expect them to just be better on offense playing in the G League all day. See, and that's the part that's really killing our developments team because they don't allow players to play. You know what I'm saying? They go out there and just give them minutes. You just basically letting them go out there just to give your guys you want to get the scoring opportunities to rest. That's essentially what y'all are doing, and that's not a way to play basketball. If these kids can play, let them play. You know what I'm saying? When they hit that wall, you address the situation the way it need to be addressed. And I think that's just what you do. You don't pull a player. And this is sometimes why I can understand why Luke Kennard too would be in his own head back when he was here because it's like, he had trouble already on his own and then his health too. But when he hot in the game, don't let him get 12 points in damn near 8 minutes and then pull him out. He just got it, and that's what used to really get on my nerves, man. And that's why I can understand why so many people get mad at Casey because we just went at it with Stan Van Gundy, and it's like now you come over doing the same thing, and we're the team where you're supposed to come up here and show us why you were the coach of the year and why you were this young player developer and why you were this guy. You feel like you can come new now, start fresh, and take over us to the next level. But it's like you holding your own self back. Like nobody's telling you not to call plays for your big time center you once had. Nobody told you to overplay D Rose more way over 25 minutes when he not even having the best game. Nobody told you to do that. You did that on your own. Like at some point with your experience, you're supposed to know better. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, descendant development means nothing without experience. I can develop so much, but if I don't get a chance to use it, it's just there. It's just there. I just know how to do something, but it's gonna be real weak because I don't get opportunities to showcase it. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a good drawer. I can draw this, I can draw that. But if I don't get a real job at drawing something, guess what? I'm not probably gonna look that good once I do get the opportunity to draw for somebody who's going to pay me a check because I don't get the opportunity to draw at a certain pace or a certain time limit or a style that I could have learned with experience working at the job if you know what I'm saying to show why I had the skill. And that's what these coaches they don't do that no more, or at least ours don't do that. That's installed. Like Larry Brown used to play the rookie protection thing too, but he did it way better. You know what I'm saying? He let them play when he did let them play, and that's the thing. That's the difference between Larry Brown and some of the coaches we had now. He let the rookies play when they did play. Hmm. Yeah, as we should. We all should be disappointed with Dwayne Casey. That sucks, man. That just sucks, bro. Like that's crazy. Like that is crazy. How do you do that? It's just sick, man. Like I couldn't do that if I was a coach. I like to think, you know what I'm saying? As a fan, I try to keep myself like, yeah, I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Because like we just fans at the end of the day. But it's like I like to think I can go out there and do way better than that. Like, come on. Man, come on, bro. Damn, but it's gotta be better than that. You can't honestly tell me that this is what you came up with as a game plan to burn everybody out. Can't tell me that. You cannot tell me that. That's your big game plan. I'm gonna play everybody for 44 minutes. I'm starting to believe that, man. Everybody, a lot of people in rebuilds. Like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get the Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings a chance to, do their rebuild. I'm starting to, oof. I hope if we all suck right now, I hope it's a chance that one day, I pray there's a chance one day we can all be good at the same time. I would love that. I doubt it's going to happen, but I would love it. I don't know. Red Wings might be on that track too, though. I heard Steve Eisman been making some noise, but see, with them two teams, you gotta be careful though. You still gotta be careful because we thinking the same thing about the Pistons. Like when we see the Pistons just hit the beginning of their rebuild, so that's a little bit different. So we gotta still give them another year or so, see where they progress at. In all fairness, but it ain't gonna look too good the way they're starting off right now. You know what I'm saying? You could argue that. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. I really hope so. I really do hope so. Because ooh, Tigers, man, that was rough. Ooh, that rebuild was that damn. They had to say self-destruct to everybody. It was rough, man. Oh my god. Like I understand why they felt they had to sell everybody away, but man, ooh, that some of that wasn't all those players, man. Some of that was the way they were being used. I felt like, damn, like everybody leaves and turns into a superstar when they left here. That was just crazy. And then all the championships they've been, all the players been as soon as they left. That was oof. That might be what he ended up only being. The guy he might only end up being like somewhat the modern day Rick Carlisle for us, man. Guy who get the team developed, and the next coach come in and take us to the playoffs and further. Hell no. Yo, what's up? Yeah, my bad, yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I think he might be good, but I just hope it work out. Because they actually had an interesting season. The Tigers, they did. They had an interesting season. I know it's partly due to COVID, but be that close to the playoffs though, still considering where we were at just recently, I think that was kind of big. I hope that was a confidence booster from the young guys. Because one thing about the Tigers and Red Wings, they actually do know how to draft. That's been consistent with them. They just need to develop. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I don't even know what to think about that. I mean, I don't know, man. Because Urban Meyer, we don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk good about him and why he could be a good candidate as a coach. But are the Lions in a position where they should be relying on a college coach right now to come in, or do you think they should get somebody that's a little bit more NFL experience? I don't know, man. I don't know what to feel about that. I'm open minded to it, but I'm sorry, I don't know if I'll take him over Robert Saleh or anybody. I'm not sure. I don't know because we just saw in basketball, John Beeline gets a head coaching job and it didn't quite work out. Not to base it off of that, but I don't know, man. I think that, yeah, it's like this. It depends on the direction the Lions want to go in. Like, see, he could come in and know exactly how to build this team, despite coming from college, and he may have a eye for talent and know how to develop it. So he may know that, like, you know what I'm saying. But we don't know. I mean, the idea is if he come in and maybe by this year, because we gotta make a playoff run soon, man. Because we doing a renovation, we can't rebuild on top of a rebuild. We gotta get a guy who can come in with his own game plan that to take the pieces that we do have that's going to be here and build around them. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the situation we in right now. So let's say he were to get hired, which I doubt they go hire him. Um, he gonna have to come in aggressive, definitely. You know what I'm saying? We can't because we still got Stafford, and you need to get a quarterback behind him. And two, so I would expect you to know how to develop a young quarterback and have your eye on a couple of guys that could come in. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would expect for Urban Meyer. That's a tricky one. That because like I said, I don't want Jim Harbaugh up in here. I never wanted him. But Urban Meyer, I was like kind of okay with. I was okay with that. Mm-hmm. You talking about Dimitrov or Dimitrov, whatever his name was? Yeah. Just hey, do you still see me? Yeah. My screen did something real crazy. But yeah, that's why I said that was a part of me that did like him. Because his he I mean, come on man, he did find some guys, Calvin Ridley, that safety they got back there. He got that linebacker, uh that they main linebacker they do got. He's found some decent alignment. And technically, Dan Quinn did get it right. They did go to a Super Bowl, though. At the end of the day, he still was better than Patricia because he did bring the right staff that can take him there. They just couldn't win. You know, like, it fell way off. But from a talent perspective, him getting talent here, I think he will be good. But I don't know how consistently good would he be as an overall GM, though, for us. I'm not sure. But from that perspective, yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Oh, so he had been there for years then. Okay, I thought he was somebody that got hired there like 2016 or something like that. I thought that's when I thought he got hired. I didn't know he was there that long. Yeah, he brought some pieces then, definitely. That would be. I mean, that could be a good idea. I mean, if they get Dimitrov, I'm not gonna be mad. I guess based off, like you said, who he's brung in there. That is a different story when you think about it. He brought some playmakers over there, so I can't get mad at that. But he got if he was to get hired, I'll put him third on the list as a GM. He better than Scott Pauley. I'll put him that much. He did technically draft for that team to go to the Super Bowl. But see, the Falcons, one thing about the Falcons, this is where I don't blame him on. They always been a weird team, no matter who's the head coach or not, who's the quarterback. They always been that weird team. They beat the brakes off somebody and then lose to somebody they had no business losing to. Like, I don't understand them. What's up, Cheryl Henberg? What's up? How you doing? Talking some sports. Happy holidays to you. How you doing? Like, I don't understand why. I really do hope we get a good GM though, man, and a good head coach. Because man, this team is a complete mess right now. It's a complete mess. It is a complete mess right now, and I don't know what to feel about it. Thank you, thank you. We just in here talking little Lions and Pistons with a sprinkle of Tigers. I'm sitting here smacking on whatever I'm smacking on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we just said how bad the Pistons are screwing up stuff and in the fourth quarter and how they coaching themselves out of games, just like the Lions was this year. Uh, seemed like I don't know why it seemed like every Detroit team followed that same mark. One do something dumb, the other one go imitate the same damn thing. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. So like, if this team don't play defense, the Pistons ain't gonna play defense. The Tigers ain't gonna have a good defense. Red Wings may not have a good defense. Like, why do y'all all follow that same damn trademark? I don't understand. I never get it. I'm still sold on Smith, Lewis, and now you got me interested in Demetrius because I just thought about it. He, like you said, he did bring in some talent. But I don't know if he was a scapegoat firing, like, okay, since we ain't succeeding with Dan Quinn no more, you gotta go too, like how we did with Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. But I mean, see, the thing is about a GM, man, it's like you gotta be willing to take the good and the bad. It's too. So it's like if you willing to see the good things they did, are you willing to take Because you got to remember, it wasn't like they was always winning. They had a couple of situations when he was there where they were winning teams. But I mean, they had a lot of losing seasons too. But like you say, he drafted well. If you get Dimitrov, you got to get a really good option at the head coach to kind of combo with. So that way they can get sold on the game plan together. Like, that's what I would recommend. That's what I would recommend they do. They go have to, but whoever they get, man, they got to be on the same page because I can't hear no more stories how the GM and the head coach arguing on draft night when that's the last thing they say they be doing. Like that's the last thing they say they'll do. Like why are y'all arguing over Okuda versus what you call it? Like what the, we don't need that. Like I said, I'm cool with Saleh being the head coach, but like I said, I'm still with Riddick. I'm still with Smith, and like I said, Dimitrov is got my eye too now, and maybe one other person I can't think of his name, but I know where he come from though. What is his name? It's somebody else that worked for the Chiefs, not named Scott Pauley. It's not named Scott Pauley, but somebody else that worked for the Chiefs. I can't think of his name though. I gotta go back and watch Jim's video. I gotta go back and do my research on him, and then I'll make a video or something like that talking about him. But yeah, but I'm interested in those four candidates. I don't need no more booger hoops though. It was one other person I was kind of interested in too, but he'll be like the very last option because he is a Patriot guy. That was David Caldwell. Y'all might remember him from Jacksonville. Now he was a lot more aggressive than Bob Quinn was. I'm sorry, he was a lot more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he didn't deserve to be fired, but he was a lot more aggressive in finding talent, bringing. They did establish a very good defense down there. I mean, he did draft freaking Jalen Ramsey. He did bring in Miles Jack. He went out there and run veteran D linemen like Malik Jackson. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Like, no more Patriot guy. But he at least went away from somewhat with the Patriot way, though. He did bring. They did have that Blake Bortles thing. I think was. I don't know if he drafted Blake Bortles or not, but I know Blake Bortles was already on the team before. I think before David Caldwell took the job. He might have been the one who drafted him, but that was one of the bloopers he made right there. If he was the one that got Blake Bortles, but still, he did build a hell of a defense down there in Jacksonville. You cannot lie. I mean, he brought in some free agents over there that was good. He brought in some the draft pieces that was over there good, man. Oh my God, like they were good, but they okay. Hmm. Yeah. Hey, I like anybody personally as long as they know what they're doing. We need to get the right guy though. But yeah. Well, look, like I said, I wasn't about to make this one too long. Uh, so I appreciate you, and I appreciate Cheryl. I appreciate King, Ray, Drew, everybody who showed up for the stream. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know, I try to do this. Hey, I appreciate it. I hope I didn't bore you today. But hey, man, no, I always appreciate you though, man. Always sticking with your boy. Thank you, man. So, like I always say, I'm gonna try my best to do this Detroit Sports Sunday every chance I can. It may get shifty though because of my work schedule, so y'all keep that in mind. I'm really have to try to make time to do it. If I don't, I had to come home like Monday or Tuesday and do it. Uh, but yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all rest of y'all Sunday and y'all holidays, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Don't get too wild. And it's your boy, no, Miss J. I'm in the building. Salute to you, bros, and I'm out. Peace.